Celebrity tonight, we have Corinne Truesdale, who's the new Deputy Chief of the Division of Marine Fisheries. So congratulations on that. Along with her is Rich Baluskis, is that close? I apologize. And Chris was kind enough to have the last name of Parkins, which is easier for me to pronounce. Yes, so Division of Marine Fisheries want to speak a little bit about their fluke tagging program coming up. I'm sorry, I got a late start.
No problem.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Scott. So we're kicking off a new project starting this summer on fluke, and we're looking for participation from RISA members to help us with tagging. So we're going to tell you a little bit about that project. And if you're interested, we have a sign-up sheet in the back right where you signed in. We'll also be reaching back out with Scott to distribute all the information once it starts rolling. But here's a little background.
So the purpose of this study is to look at the different distribution patterns of the summer flounder. We're going to approach it in kind of a two-pronged approach. The first is the tagging using conventional disc tags, which Rich will talk about a little later, and acoustic tags, which have a longer lifespan and can let us look at movements up and down the coast wherever there's an acoustic array. If they pass by, they'll get a ping, and we'll get that data for the life of the tag as well, which I'm not sure what the life of these tags are, but it can be upwards of 10 years on some of our striped bass ones. So, and we want to collaborate with recreational anglers yourself, the Party and Charter Boat Association, and we're going to use our trawl survey as well. We interact with quite a few summer flounder on that survey, and we'll be tagging them. And then the second part is actually going to be an analysis of survey data from our trawl survey, and regional trawl surveys, and kind of create a baseline of the distribution spatiotemporal patterns of summer flounder in Rhode Island, and something that we can use in the future when we look at this some more. And again, this is kind of elaborating on that. The tagging will allow us to look at movements within Rhode Island waters and the regional waters, look at the patterns from year to year. As we all know, a few years ago, a lot of the fluke fishing occurred off of Block Island in deeper water. Last year, especially in our trawl, we actually saw quite a good signal of smaller fish in the bay, so that was a good sign for our shore anglers. So this will allow us to kind of look at that and also associate it with things that are happening within the environment. So it'll be good for you, and it'll be good for the future of management. Like I said, the study of the trawl survey data, that's going to let us have a baseline data set that we can use from now on and compare future work to as we see changes. And then, again, this is going to help us create better regulations in the future. And that's better for everybody, commercial and recreational fishermen. So.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing we're trying to address with this project is sort of rectifying some of the differences that we've been seeing in the stock assessment versus what fishermen are actually seeing out on the water. And so following these movements is a big way to get at that. So very quickly, this is not the tagging that RISA will be participating in, but those acoustic tags, this is the array up and down the East Coast. So we're going to be tagging 100 fluke in Rhode Island waters. And so anywhere they get within about a kilometer of one of those dots, we'll get a ping from that to see where they're going, including some pretty sensitive offshore areas as well. And there on the left, we have our Rhode Island gray, both in the bay and around Block Island. Tagging of fluke while we were out fishing. So after this, we're going to set up a more specific training meeting we'll do with just RISA and any other interested participants to go over exactly just the process of how we tag the fish. It's very simple. It's a little disc tag. Pin goes through the fish behind the pectoral fin, slip another tag on top, snip it, pinch it with pliers. We will distribute a full kit to everyone who's interested, as well as a set of tags. And then we're always available to help with answer any questions, etc. So we're both interested in shorts, as well as if you're just catch and release, or if you've already got your bag for the day, tagging those. We're not asking you to give up fish that you would be keeping anyway. And so to those who are interested, we'll have that meeting and distribute the kit that has everything you'll need to participate in the tagging. What's going to be most important to that is taking the time to fill out the data of where you caught the fish, what depth you got out of it, length, etc. Just the information. And then we will have a system set up to get all that information back to us, so we know what number of fish got caught where and released where. And then when it gets recaptured, we know exactly where it started and where it ended up. Just an example data sheet that you'll have on the boat with you to fill out to the best of your abilities for each fish you got. And on that data, while you will be filling out the general area and the latitude and longitude where you get the fish, that will come to us. That is not going to get shared back out to everyone. That data sticks with us. So we're not sharing your exact fishing locations. It will be like that map you saw with giant circles or generalized squares. And then when you catch one of the fish that you may or may not have tagged, or someone else from RISA has tagged, there's a phone number to call to leave the information, and you'll be prompted to say where you caught it, when you caught it, etc. And then we'll send you a hat or maybe a shirt or something else as a thank you for calling in that information. So like I said, there's a sign-up sheet with Scott right at the entrance back there. You can leave your name, an email, or phone, however you want us to contact you if you're interested, if you're a fluke enthusiast. Reach out to us, and we'll, through the listserv and through Scott, just reach out one more time to the full membership with details about when we'll be meeting and how to reach out to us about participating in this project. So we would appreciate any help in getting more people involved. It's going to just make this a bigger success, more people fishing in more places, so we appreciate it. And we'll get to the cinder worms, but thanks for letting us talk tonight. I'll be in the back for a few minutes if anyone's interested or has specific questions.